morning students. I welcome you all to our 11th business maths video class. I hope you are all good and safe. Now we are going to do the third. 1 by x minus 1 into x plus 2 whole square. This is equal to. Now look at the first factor. Here we are having x minus 1 as a factor. So for this I am going to take a by x minus 1 plus. Look at this. Here we are having linear factors repeated 2 times. So for this I am going to write b by x plus 2 plus c by x plus 2 whole square based on type 2. Now the next step would be 1 by x minus 1 into x plus 2 whole square equal to. Here we are going to take LCM. I am going to take LCM as x minus 1 into x plus 2 whole square. I have taken the LCM as x minus 1 and x plus 2 whole square. Now I am going to take a into x plus 2 whole square plus b into x minus 1 into x plus 2 plus c into x minus 1. So the denominators will get cancelled. For the remaining 1 equal to a into x plus 2 whole square plus b into x minus 1 into x plus 2 plus c into x minus 1. You can consider this as equation number 2. You can consider this as equation number 1. Now, to find a. Now I am going to find a, b, c. First I am going to find a. In order to find a, the b and c terms should become 0. If you want to make b and c term as 0, we have to check is there any common factor. Look at these two terms here. X minus 1 is a common factor. So I am going to put x as 1. If I put x as 1 over here, it will become 0. The c term also will become 0. So put x as 1 in equation number 2. So 1 equal to a into, if I put x as 1 plus 2, 3 square 9. These two terms will become 0. So 1 by 9 equal to a. So we got our a value 1 by 9. Now I am going to find c. In order to find c, the a term and b term should have a common factor. In order to find c, a and b should become 0. If you want to make a and b term as 0, there should be a common factor. Okay, look at these two terms. Here we are having x plus 2, x plus 2. So I am going to put x as minus 2 in the equation number 2. Now 1 equal to, if I put x as minus 2 and this, it will become 0. So the b term also will become 0. So c into minus 2 minus 1. Now 1 equal to c into minus 3. So c equal to minus 1 by 3. Now I am going to put x as 0. Now I'm going to put x as 0 because if you want to find b, a and c should become 0. If you want to make a term and c term as 0, that should be common factor. But look at the a and c terms, there is no common term at all. That's why I'm going to put a as x as 0. So to find b, put x equal to 0. The next step would be 1 equal to, if I put x as 0, what will happen? 0 plus 2 whole square. So 4a. Then, if I put x as 0, what will become? 0 minus 1, 0 plus 2, 2. Minus 1 into 2, minus 2. So, minus 2b plus c into minus 1. If I put 0 in this, it will become minus 1. Now, I am going to substitute a and c in this. So, 1 equal to 4 into a. What's our a? 1 by 9. Minus 2b plus c. What's our c? Minus 1 by 3 into minus 1. So 1 equal to 4 by 9 minus 2b minus to minus plus 1 by 3. Now we can take the LCM as 1 equal to, we can take the LCM as 9. So what will happen? 4 minus 18b plus 3. Am I right? Otherwise, up. 1 equal to, now we will bring this 9 into the left side. 1 into 9, 9. So 9 equal to 4 plus 3. 7 minus 18b. Now I'm going to bring this 7 into the left side. So it will become 2 equal to minus 18b. So our b will be 2 by minus 18 equal to b. So 1 times 9 times. So minus 1 by 9 equal to b. We got our b as minus 1 by 9. Now we are going to substitute a, b, c in the equation below. So look at this. Now we are going to solve. A, what's our a? 1 by 9 by x minus 1 plus b, what's our b? What's our b? Minus 1 by 9. So minus 1 by 9 divided by x plus 2 plus c. What's our c? Minus 1 by 3 divided by x plus 2 whole square. Now, the next step would be 1 by this 9 will come into the denominator. So 9 into x minus 1 plus into minus minus 1 by 9 into x plus 2 plus into minus minus 1 by 3 into x plus 2 whole square. This is the required answer. Now look at the fourth one. We'll move on to the fourth sum. It's easy one. Fourth one, 1 by x square minus 1. Now, this can be written as 1 by x square minus 1 square. So this is equal to 1 by x plus 1 into x minus 1. Yeah, this is the form of a square minus b square. So I'm going to apply a square minus b square formula. A square minus b square equal to a plus b into a minus b. So it can be written as x plus 1 into x minus 1. Now we can take this term 1 by x plus 1 into x minus 1. So this is equal to, this problem is based on type 1. Here we are having non-repeated linear. So I'm going to apply type 1 method. Up. So here we are having two factors now. So I'm going to take capital A divided by x plus 1 plus capital B by x minus 1. Now the next step would be 1 by x plus 1 into x minus 1 equal to, now I'm going to take LCM as x plus 1 into x minus 1. Here you can take this as equation 1. Now here look at the denominator. Here the denominators are different, so we can go for cross multiply. So a into x minus 1 plus b into x plus 1. Here the denominators are same, so it will get cancelled. So the next step, 1 equal to a into x minus 1 plus a into x minus 1 plus b into x plus 1. This is equation number 2. Now we are going to find a and b. That's it. To find a, if you want to find a, b should become 0. If you want to make b as 0, we can put x as minus 1. So put x equal to minus 1. So 1 equal to a into minus 1 minus 2. So a equal to minus 1 by 2. To find b, in order to find b, a should become 0. If you want to make this term as 0, I am going to put the unknown x as 1. Put x equal to 1. So 1 equal to b into 1 plus 1. So 1 equal to 2b. So b equal to 1 by 2. We got our two values, a and b. Now I'm going to substitute a and b in equation number 1. So now I'm going to substitute in this equation number 1. So this is a, what's our a? Minus 1 by 2 divided by x plus 1. So plus b, what's our b? 1 by 2 divided by x minus 1. So this minus 1 by 2 into x plus 1 plus 1 by 2 into x minus 2. So it can be written as 1 by 2 into x minus 1 minus 1 by 2 into x minus 1. That's it. We got our required partial fractions. Then look at the footnote. This sum is based on type 2 sum. Okay. We are going to do that one. X minus 2 divided by x plus 2 into x minus 1 whole square. This expression, rational expression, can be written as a by x plus 2 plus b by x minus 1 plus c by x minus 1 whole square. Now x minus 2 divided by x plus 2 into x minus 1 whole square equal to, now I'm going to take the LCM as, for this term I'm going to take x plus 2, for these two I'm going to take x minus 1 whole square as a LCM. Now the numerator will be a into x minus 1 whole square plus b into x plus 2 into x minus 1 plus c into x plus 2. Now these two denominators will get cancelled. So what is remaining? X minus 2 equal to a into x minus 1 whole square plus b into x plus 2 into x minus 1 plus c into x plus 2. We can consider this as equation number 2. We can consider this as equation number 1. Now we can find c. First we can find c. So to find c, look at the a and b term. Here we have x minus 1 as a common factor. So I'm going to put x as 1. Okay, the next step would be 1 minus 2 equal to, if I put x as 1 in this, it will become 0. If I put x as 1 in this, the b term also will become 0. So the c term, c into 3. So minus 1 equal to 3c. So c equal to minus 1 by 3. C equal to minus 1 by 3. Now I'm going to find a. To find a, look at the b and c term. Here we have x plus 2 as the common factor. So I'm going to put x as minus 2 in the equation number 2. So minus 2 equal to a into minus 2 minus 1 whole square. Then these two terms will become 0. Now minus 4 equal to minus 2 minus 1 minus 3 whole square 9a. So a equal to minus 4 by 9. We got our a. Then we want to find b. If you want to find b, a and c should become 0. If you want to make a and c terms are 0, there should be a common factor. Then only we can put some x values. But look at the a and c, there is no common factor. So I'm going to put x as here. We'll do some different. Here we can equate the coefficient of x square. Here I'm going to equating the coefficient of x square. Now look at the LHS. Here we don't have any x square term, so the coefficient of x square will be 0 equal to, if I expand this, the first term will be x square, so x square into a, so the coefficient of x square is a. Then if I multiply these two, I'll get x square, so the coefficient of x square is b, so plus b. Here we don't have any x square term, so I will omit it. So now I'm going to substitute 0 equal to a, what's our a? Minus 4 by 9 plus b. Now I'm going to bring this into the left side, so minus 4 by 9 will become 4 by 9 equal to b. So we got our b as 4 by 9. Now I'm going to substitute these three values in the equation number 1. Now this is equal to a, what's our a? Minus 4 by 9 divided by x plus 2 plus b, what's our b? 4 by 9. 4 by 9 divided by x minus 1 plus c, what's our c? Minus 1 by 3 divided by x minus 1 whole square. The next step will be minus 4 by 9 into x plus 2 plus 4 by 9 into x minus 1 plus and minus minus 1 by 3 into x minus 1 whole square. These are required answer. Then look at the sixth one. Now we are going to do the sixth one. Sixth sum. 2x square minus 5x minus 7 divided by x minus 2 whole power 3. This spatial expression can be expressed as a by x minus 2 plus b by x minus 2 square whole square plus c by x minus 2 whole power 3 based on type 2. This sum is based on type 2. Now the next step would be 2x square minus 5x minus 7 divided by x minus 2 whole power 3 equal to, here I am going to take the LCM as x minus 2 whole power 3. The numerator will be a into x minus 2 whole square plus b into x minus 2 plus c. Now these two denominators will get cancelled, so the remaining will be 2x square minus 5x minus 7 equal to a into x minus 2 whole square plus b into x minus 2 plus c. You can cancel this as equation number 2 as well as this as equation number 1. So I am going to put x as 2 in order to find c. First we can find c. Put x as 2. 2 into 4 minus 5 into 2 minus 7 equal to, if I put x as 2 in this, it will become 0. This term also will be 0. See, 8 minus 10 minus 7 equal to C. 8 minus 9 equal to C. We got our C as minus 9. C equal to minus 9. Now, we are going to find A and B. For that, I am going to equating the coefficient of x square. See, look at the LHS. Here we are having 2x square. So from this we can take the coefficient of x square as 2. 2 equal to. If I expand this, I'll get x square plus 4 minus 4x now. So the coefficient of x square will be 8. Here we don't have any x square term. Here also we don't have any x square term. So our A is 2. We got our A as 2. Now equating the coefficient of x. Equating the coefficient of x. Look at this. Here we are having minus 5x. So from the x term we can take coefficient as minus 5 equal to, see, look at this. If I expand this, I'll get x square minus 2ab. So minus 4x plus 4. From this we can take the coefficient of x as minus 4a. Okay. Here our coefficient of x is b. Here we don't have any x term. So I'm going to substitute minus 5 equal to minus 4 into a. What's our a? 2 plus b. Minus 5 equal to minus 8 plus b. Now I'm going to bring this into the left side. So it will become 3. 3 equal to. So we got our 3 values. Now I'm going to substitute these 3 values in equation number 1. Two x square minus 5x minus 11 divided by x minus 2 whole part 3 equal to a. What's our a? We got our a is 2. 2 by x minus 2. Then plus b. What's our b? 3. 3 by x minus 2 whole square. Plus c. What's our c? Minus 9. So plus minus 9 by x minus 2 whole part 3. So the final answer will be 2 by x minus 2 plus 3 by x minus 2 whole square plus in the minus. So 9 by x minus 2 whole part 3 is the required answer. Now we will move on to the seventh problem. Look at the seventh one. x square minus 6x plus 2 by x square into x plus 2 equal to, it can be written as a by x plus b by x square plus c by x plus 2. The next step would be x square minus 6x plus 2 by x square into x plus 2 equal to x square into x plus 2. So the numerator will be a into x plus a into x plus 2 plus b into x plus 2 plus c into x square. The denominator will get cancelled. The remaining x square minus 6x plus 2 equal to a into x plus 2 plus b into x plus 2 plus c into x square. We can consider this as equation number 2. This is equation number 1. Now I am going to put x as minus 2. Put x as minus 2. So the LHS will be 4 plus 12 plus 2 equal to. If I put x as minus 2 in the a and b term, they will become 0. So c into 4. 18 equal to c into 4. C equal to 9 by 2. We got our c 9 by 2. Now I am going to put x as 0. Put x equal to 0. The LHS will be 0, 0, 2 equal to, if I put 0 in this, it will become 0. Then c term also will get 0. b into 2. So b equal to 1. We got our b as 1. Now we are going to equating the coefficient of x square. So equating the coefficient of x square. So look at the LHS. Here we have x square. So the coefficient of x square is 1. So 1 equal to, here we will have a plus c. Now I am going to substitute 1 equal to a plus 9 by 2. So the next step would be 1 minus 9 by 2 equal to a. So the next step would be minus 7 by 2 equal to a. We got our a as minus 7 by 2. Now we are going to substitute these three values in the equation 1. So x square minus 6x plus 2 divided by x square into x plus 2 equal to a. What's our a? Minus 7 by 2 into x plus b. What's our b? Plus 1 by x square plus c 9 by 2 into x plus 2. That's it. Then ninth and 10th problem and 10th problem can be do as a homework. Please submit your class notes and homework note as well as test note for the correction. Thank you.